Hello, I know I've got you at a very odd angle because I forgot to bring my ring or camera stand or whatever, but it was a beautiful day and I wanted to come on to just send some Reiki for peace and healing. Please excuse my crow friends. They know my face, they know my car. I have already given them some peanuts today, but they have been letting me know that they are aware that I'm outside. And there's a beautiful blue butterfly that's flying in front of me. So just taking a moment in this beautiful sunshine, and there's a dragonfly over there, all the signs, all the wonderful things that are around us to... Hi, crow friend. Oh, do you have one of the peanuts in your mouth? Are you showing me that you appreciate it? Thank you. Too bad you couldn't see that because he just flew right in front of me and he had a peanut in his mouth because I put them over here and they are all gone. So my crow friends have definitely partaken of those. There's some squirrels and things too. So we're going to refocus despite my crow friends. And so just get comfortable. You can keep your eyes open. You can close them. And just enjoy the energy that I am sending to you. And my intentions that I send are of love, healing, and peace. And there are some other symbols that I'm drawing in my mind right now. The Hansha Zishonen, which is the distance Reiki symbol that travels across time and distance. The Dalko Mio, which is a master symbol. Just a little extra punch of power there. And we'll finish it off with another Chokure. I'm calling for me, my big four, God, my angels, my guides, and my ancestors. Also your angels, guides, ancestors, and the ascended masters. Any archangels or beings that are of the light who wish to come through to help you to feel joy, peace, healing. And I'm hearing to feel safe. So whatever that is for you. And I'm feeling called to add a little guided meditation into this. So if you're comfortable, you can go outside or you can stay seated in your chair, or you can stand if you want to, or lay down. I want you to think of yourself as if you are a tree. And you can put your hands up in the air if you like. Imagine that they're branches. And if you're not outside or you don't have sun on you, I want you to imagine that the sun is coming down toward your head, that you feel the warmth as it radiates around you. And I want you to imagine that that energy from the sun is coming down into your head, through your arms, that it's filling you with that joy, that love, the passion, and creativity that you want. And that it moves through your chest as you breathe in and release. And as you release, you're letting go of any worries, any doubts, any insecurity, any feelings of judgment from others. And you let that warm, loving energy from the sun, from the divine, God, the creator, the universe, source, wherever it's coming from, go further into your stomach, down into your pelvis, creating a strong structure. And let that energy go down through your legs and into your feet, And as the energy goes into your feet, I want you to imagine roots growing out from your feet, grounding you to the earth, knowing that you are safe, you are loved, you are strong, and you are worthy, and that this energy you are taking in is to help support you and strengthen that foundation that you already have. Breathe in deep and release. Let your shoulders relax. Move your head side to side gently if that feels comfortable. Roll it around. Allow yourself to just stretch and feel the comfort of your body releasing tension. Stretch out your arms if that feels comfortable. Pull them across your body. Bend down and touch your toes if you're able, or lean back, stretch out your back as you go. Flex your toes and your calves, and allow yourself to release any tension that you feel in those parts of your body. And you can do like me. Right now I'm seeing red, which is that grounding root chakra color. Imagine red, or you can even imagine black if that feels comfortable for you. And allow yourself to feel the heaviness of your body. Not heavy in a way that feels down or bad to you, but like a weighted blanket. Just a point where you feel like you're safe, you're secure. You're just allowing yourself to be and exist in this moment. Take another deep breath in and release. And allow yourself to feel at peace. When you're ready, you can open your eyes if they are closed and take in the things around you that you see. There may be some things that aren't as pleasant, like I can hear somebody racing down the street. There may be some things that make you feel comfortable, that make you feel secure. And just allow yourself to be. I did bring some cards out with me, and I feel like the shamanic medicine oracle cards are really calling to me right now. This is Barbara Mickle John Free and Flavia Kate Peters. They are the creators of this deck. So let's see if there's some cards that are coming out. And I just realized I was focusing on the root chakra and grounding and that red and black, and I've got on my red dress, and then we've got some shungite and some onyx in the necklaces that I'm wearing. So I'm going to pull these out and one or two cards, and I'll say what's coming to me, and then I'll probably read through the guidebook for these as well, just because I feel like it's really important today. Those messages are really coming through, and even the image that's on the back of this book, I'm seeing the red bird and the yellow light that's behind it, and I feel like the bird almost looks like it's calling out. There's some very protective symbols that are on here, and so that grounding and protection that I was feeling called to is definitely coming through. So the wind's picking up a little bit. See if I can get my cup to stand up. The gemstones that I had brought with me today, we have this ocean jasper sea turtle that I got from my brother Jesse. If you ever are interested in gemstones, or especially wire wrapping, even large wire wrapping projects and things like that, he's super creative. So it's JP's Twisted Crystals. But for me, I've always been drawn to turtles and sea turtles, any kind of turtle. And they do represent longevity. And when we think of a turtle, part of their protection is sometimes pulling into their shell. And so that feels important right now, to say that sometimes you may have to pull back in order to protect yourself. Not that you're running away or hiding from something, but that you're filling your energy up in order to be able to tackle and handle and manage the things that you need to. The other gemstone has a beautiful rainbow, 2 beautiful rainbows here on the front. I don't know that you can even see them from this far back, but this is a fire quartz. And this one actually has a lot of rainbows, which rainbows are fractures in the crystal or some kind of, imperfection. But for me, I love crystals with rainbows in them because whether it's imperfect or not, none of us are perfect. And it reminds us to look for the beauty in the things that others may see as flawed. But with this fire quartz, I feel like part of this is, again, thinking about that grounding, but also embracing yourself. Like, I feel like confidence and being able to step into yourself and block out what other people are saying is a big message. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm getting. Let's see what the cards say. These are really big cards, so sometimes it's a little harder for me to shuffle through them, but we're going to see what comes out. God, angels, ancestors, guides. What is the message? What are the messages? What is the messages? So those were literally because my hands are small and these cards are big. Oh, and now we get to hear the fire truck going by. I hope that everything is well with the people involved. So I'm saying a little prayer in my head. So the card that came out is Vision Quest, Seek. And we've got her sitting in this, how interesting, red dress with the sun. And the sun is setting on a mountain. She's got her little bag that has provisions and things that she needs. She's in solitude. She's sitting in the grass and grounding. And she's got this little pink flower on her head. So looking at that heart chakra, and I feel like looking at this card with that Vision Quest and Seek, it's like we were talking about before, and her sitting on the ground, really getting grounded and thinking about the things that you want, the things that are supportive to you, and the things that you need. Really coming up with an idea of what is it that you want and need in this moment. And look at these squiggles that are like the rays from the sun washing over her. And that's what I was saying in the visualization that I did. Oh, and the card on the bottom of the deck, Earth, Nurture. Like I said, this is very important, is being able to nurture yourself, to ground yourself. And as you can see with this energy, it's being able to sometimes pull into that shell, to pull into that safe space, as we talked about with the turtle, to be able to create, like, look at the fiery passion of the colors in this card. To get the life that you want, that passion and creativity, sometimes you have to pull back. So we'll see if anything else is going to come out of here. I don't think so. I'm being called to pull one Spirit of the Animal Oracle card. Yeah, that's it for that one. We're only at 13 minutes, so we're doing good. Maybe a shorter one for me. So that was the guidebook for this. And I know I said I might use the guidebook for the other 2 cards, and it's definitely a possibility. I try to not go so long, but we will see. All right, we'll do one more shuffle. What is the animal that we need to focus on? What animal represents the things that will help support this journey? That was pretty quick. We have cat, independent. Oh, excuse me, I've got hair in my mouth from this wind. This makes sense. You are a natural healer. And you can heal yourself too. That's one of the things, even when we do Reiki. It's not just sending energy and healing others, it's healing yourself as well. And as you heal others, that energy comes to you too. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. That is the perfect message, because we talked about that this is a journey that is your own and not to worry about the judgments of others. I said that, I think, when I was sending the Reiki. You can be independent and that life will support you. So since I'm still feeling called to look at the messages from this guidebook for Vision Quest and Earth, we'll go ahead and use my last few minutes to do that. So Vision Quest. All right. The time of abandoning, ignoring, diminishing, and misunderstanding the power of the old ways and wisdoms is coming to an end for you. On the physical plane, you feel a need to carry on in your set ways as a matter of survival, but this will soon create a state of emptiness, weakness, and fear. A rite of passage, like a vision quest, allows the body to respond to challenge and gives you the strength and vitality to deal with the challenges. On a transpersonal level, you are seeking soul knowledge. You want to know who, what, and why you are, as well as the possibilities that lie before you. This knowledge, enriched by the wisdom of the collective unconscious, is the basis of your recognition of your physical or spiritual place on Grandmother Earth. A vision quest is a way of taking the first step toward knowing your true place in nature. Quest what you seek, and you will return with healing and direction for yourself, your loved ones, and for all of us. You are a natural healer. So with what's revealed with the Vision Quest renew and revitalize the human spirit. The participant, usually alone in nature, engages in fasting or prayer to enter a trance state. They may encounter spirit guides, ancestors, or healing visions. Being alone in nature for days at a time in a powerful rite, but it is important to understand the process and know your responsibilities. Before undertaking a vision quest, examine your motives, take precautions, and be mindful of your physical safety. So this is where we talked about that she has the things that she needs, and understand that it's not necessarily for you that you are doing a full-on vision quest, but that you are taking time to go inward and taking time to reevaluate and assess what it is that you feel like you need and what you need to heal before moving forward. So other divinatory meanings are becoming your authentic self. Get to know the truth of who you really are and what you're capable of. Don't measure yourself by the deeds and words of others. Your voice must be heard. Don't follow the crowd. You are entitled to your own preferences and opinions. Speak up. Cat. Independent. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. So notice two different decks and we're getting the same message. Life supports you in every way, which goes into this next card that I will read the information, Earth and Nurture. So let's go to the Ease. All right. Earth supports and nurtures your plans like a gardener who tends to seeds. Earth is solid, firm, and provides the foundation needed for the results you desire. Fertile and stable, Earth is associated with the Divine Mother, birth, life, death, and rebirth. Gift yourself some time in nature. Get out there. I have a blanket, a bag with some of my cards, my water bottle, that's it. Get out there in nature. Go bare. Allow the earth to restore you. Go barefoot. I'm not going to show you my feet because I need to use the callus thingy, but I'm barefoot right now. Go barefoot. Sink your feet in the mud. I might not do that because of my sensory issues, but I definitely ground with my feet on the grass. Get your hands dirty or start gardening. You may wish to take part in a shamanic rite of being buried in the earth with correct supervision. So this is not something being suggested as something that you do without knowledge, supervision, and the appropriate people with you. How comfortable do you feel connecting with this element? Does it feel natural and nurturing? Familiarize yourself with this element and its traits. Dig within to find those qualities in yourself. Feel which aspects of Earth you lack or need to hone. Draw upon Earth's magical and mysterious gifts as you rest and recharge under her protection. Earth will nurture and restore in you all that is required for you to move forward. Earth revealed. This is our sacred home. We come from the earth and to it we return. From the soil comes our food, the plants and the animals. Trees send their roots deep into the land. We are of the earth, and from the earth we are sustained and nurtured. Earthquakes and volcanoes remind us to respect our earth and not to take the blessings of the earth medicine for granted. Other divinatory meanings include spending time outside, which we're talking about, ensuring you are grounded when doing spiritual work, again, what we talked about, taking up gardening, hugging or sitting beneath a favorite tree. The birth of a project requires solid groundwork. So, like I said, with this creativity, being sure that you set yourself up to know what it is that you want and that you need to do, grounding yourself before you get into that creativity. Strong foundations ensure success and longevity. I said that. You need a secure foundation. Visit your homeland. The earth speaks. The element to call is earth. Connect, restore, and then rebirth. Sink deeply as I nurture you. Recharge, restore, to start anew.